Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Polar Bears. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris, and always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Next offering is in for a strike. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so.
He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Anderson, the lead runner out at second. Benintendi got him swinging. Luis Robert now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Left field. Soler calls it in, 2 away. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Strike 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Out to short. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Dylan Cease.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Right side. Sheets makes the grab, 1 down. At the plate, Brett Bryant. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. This place is absolutely loving it. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
1 out, base is empty. Jorge Soler up at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Wander Franco. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. 3-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robert makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Andrew Vaughn now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here is Sebi Zavala. Out towards right center field. Rosarena grabs it on the run.
Batting it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And they're down 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lau at the plate. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it. The catcher.
Christian Bethancourt now at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you...
To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. The next pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Righty to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 and 2 here. That to right. Racing makes the catch. And that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus. Center field. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Anderson runs. Safe at second, and that was not close.
The batter.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. So a man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Brett Bryant. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1 and 2. High in the air, out to right. Sheets takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And here is Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-zip.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Arozarena hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he could.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. We're midway in the 4th. The Polar Bears on top 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the power hitting catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Andrews. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Siri, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bounce to the left side. Anderson tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Next is the speedy first baseman, Brett Bryant. He's already homered in this game. 2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Leading off, Sebi Zavala. That's in there, and that is strike 2. This one in the air center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And now Yoan Moncada. Next pitch is popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail it here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Line drive, caught.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Now batting Wander Franco. 1 for 2. Bounced out to short. Anderson fires to first on the run. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now it's the DH, Harold Ramirez. Tapped softly on the ground to first, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and there's one down. Benintendi to the plate. The 1-1. And that's too high. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Now that's smacked to right center. Arozarena makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Eloy Jimenez now. In the air, right side. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
At the belt and fires. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bryant puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Polar Bear. Ronaldo Lopez taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Ronaldo Lopez.
And now it's Brandon Lau. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Nice grab on the run. 2 away. And now it's Jose Siri. Ripped on a line to center. Robert makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Just missed. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Siri in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Now, Sevi Zavala. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri in position. And that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Yandy Diaz now. That one out to right. Sheets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And here's the first baseman, Brett Bryant. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. Bounce back to the mound. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Jorge Soler. Bryant off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
That one ripped. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw into second. He's in safely at second as 2 runs score in the play.
That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Swing and a base hit. Franco coming home, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-0. And he's got an RBI triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And no one can get there. In comes the runner from third, and it's an 8-run lead. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And the pitch. Bunts it in the air. Martin makes the grab. And the inning is over. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Here is Yoan Moncada. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 8-1. And the batter now, Elvis Andrus. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bryant takes it to the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now, Tim Anderson. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 3. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher, and they get the out.
First it looked.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jose Siri. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. Now a bunt towards third. Knocks it down. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. A bunt and it's popped up. Martin hauls it in and there's 1 away. 2 on with 1 out. And now the first baseman, Brett Bryant. Here's a 1-1. Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9th inning coming up. The Polar Bears on top here, 8-1. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
It's a whole lot of sugar.
Down the right field line and a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, out towards left center, and it falls. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. Stepping in, Sebi Zavala. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Jimenez at third. Robert over at second. Sheets at first. 1 gone. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.